Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the only podcast that asks you to eat your cookies before your coffee. We'll get to that in a moment. The gentleman in front of me doesn't need an introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway, out of respect, because it's goddamn Mike Ward.
I'm Mike Ward. You are the new king of French comedy. Pantelis. And this guy.
I'm Poseidon.
You're still the king of
Of underground street rap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask, did you eat all my fucking cookies when you came over?
Did I what?
Did you eat all my cookies? The cookies that I give normally with coffee. Did you eat all those?
Which one? Oh, the wrapped ones. I had one.
How many did you have? One?
No, two.
I
I had two.
I don't think you had one or two because there's none left.
Well, no, because
was
your
trying to have
girlfriend ate the rest.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Because I was trying to have coffee this morning with it, and I looked and I go, oh, Poseidon came here. Ate
I
my
had two. I
goddamn
swear to God, I
cookies.
had two.
I don't believe
I
you.
remember having one, but knowing me, I probably had two.
I hate that when people take your last thing.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going back. Yeah.
Like I think like if you if I have cookies, you could if I have 12 of them, you can eat 9. I don't care.
Same.
Because I have 3 left at the end. But if I have 3 and you eat 2, I'll be fucking pissed.
That's me. That's exactly me. Because I feed him all the time. He's my pet. But
He threw me a bone.
when I woke up in the morning and there were no cookies left,
The trick, though, you should do is just put it somewhere that he can't reach. That's what I do with my dog.
It's a little difficult.
like
Yeah,
like in a woman's vagina.
oh fuck!
in a pretty woman's
In a pretty
vagina.
woman's vagina.
How are you always so quick?
It's easy. Look at you.
Oh fuck!
Tell us what happened this morning, Poseidon. I'm just busting your balls a bit.
I know. I slept 3 hours. Woke up at 8:30, rushing.
Why'd you sleep 3 hours?
That's what I wanted you to get to. I love that he says something that doesn't matter, bro.
And I went to I guess it was a funeral or a wake.
I guess it was a funeral.
I guess it was a funeral.
Was the guy dead or alive?
Dead.
Okay, then it was a funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he was awake, it'd be a wake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. What? Anyways, so yeah, I was a little sad, and yeah, it was
died?
a cool dude. A coworker of mine. It was a cool dude.
How'd you off him?
Did you fuck his wife before or after the wake?
We know how you work.
God damn.
Imagine
No,
it's
no,
that guy that he keeps fucking with his wife.
No, he's a cool dude. I don't
It's
want
another guy.
I don't want
This-
to.
You don't want
Disrespect
you
his
don't want to
memory.
disrespect his legacy.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a
Good.
good person. I like it.
Okay.
I like
he was
that,
a
you know.
good person.
He was a good person.
Well, was yeah.
Why isn't he no longer a good person? What did he do at the
No,
end?
no.
Did he burn down a school or something?
They found the hard drive.
Oh
As soon as he died, they found the hard drive. He was a good person. He's a dirty, dirty pedophile now.
And he was mailing it to Poseidon.
Oh, you know what skit I saw recently from Key and Peele?
Which skit?
The one with the van and the kids. Did you see that one?
I can't remember. There's so many.
Oh man, there's
That's not vague enough.
Yeah, the one with the.
no, because
You see the skit with the people and the things?
No,
I saw that one,
No,
yeah.
because you know the guy that goes around trying to get donations for children.
Bernie Sanders.
No, to try and save the children. You know, so one either Key or Peele. I keep mixing their names up.
They all look the same.
They all look the same. Yeah.
No.
I see where you're getting at.
Yeah, that's very, very
He goes
wrong and
save
racist.
save the children, and then the other guy who was either Key or Peele also gives him $5, and he goes he screams out "Stave" or whatever.
I remember what sketch that was, and that was in the Chappelle show.
really
So
it was?
you thought that Key and Peele were Dave Chappelle?
No,
It's
this was
possible.
a video. No, this is recent.
It's possible.
And a van comes out of nowhere. He opens the door. He takes 5 kids out. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes no, not you. And then
Yeah.
Why did I say this?
It must have been a
Yeah.
good sketch that he destroyed.
Yes. Why did
That
I
he
do
just,
this?
You know, imagine you have him pitching your ideas to
Yeah.
Netflix. They're like, "What? No, get out of here!" Even though they could be amazing.
I have an idea for a movie. It's Leonardo DiCaprio, and he drowns on a door. What? He drowns on a door. But I don't get, why would he drown on a
She
door?
let him go. She
There's
couldn't
a-
hold on.
There's a stupid fat chick who took the whole door.
Her
Didn't
name is
share.
Rose, bro.
Rose isn't a sharer.
So, yeah, sir, can you never come back? That's fair. Yeah.
She's a carer, but not a sharer.
She's a carer, but not a sharer.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pitching Rocky. Okay, it's a guy, he's dating this ugly chick,
Yeah.
and then they go to a pet shop.
A black guy beats him up.
And an old guy doesn't respect him.
Yeah. Movies dictated by Poseidon.
Yeah.
You'd actually be kind of hilarious. At
That would be entertaining, actually.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
describing movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the only way you know
Yeah.
how.
Yeah.
Stupidly.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something to that.
I'd be down there and watch that.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Having him meet award-winning directors and describing their film. Like just him with
The acting is so good. Like the explosion, I
Yeah.
thought was real.
fucking.
I was like, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean?
All right.
What is that?
Okay.
Oh shit.
Are you excited about
Miss-
the Oscars?
I'm not. No.
I don't care either. Yeah.
Nobody does.
I want to care. Like I try to get into this stuff, and I just
nobody-
can't.
Yeah.
Nobody cares anymore.
so
I'm
stupid.
I'm happy for Brad Pitt because I think he's gonna win, and I like him in interviews, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That's me and you. We don't. I think a lot of people now are starting to lose because it all seems so stupid and fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of Hollywood.
Well, you had went to the what do you call those?
I've been to the American Music Awards and
Yeah,
the Hollywood Film Awards.
the AMAs and
Yeah.
VMAs or whatever it's called.
The
Yeah.
the V. Hollywood starts with V. Go on.
HMAs. Then I don't know, bro.
HMAs.
HIVs. I've been to those.
You've been to
You're-
the HIVs.
I knew you were
to
gonna
HIV.
say that.
Yeah,
So,
well,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
no,
you
I've been,
explained
but
how
it's
it
different. That was 2013. That was a job also, and
Yeah.
it was fun. It was a cool experience doing the
Yeah,
Reddit.
yeah,
Seeing
yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit like from the inside, that was crazy. But it's not a culture that I give a shit about. Like I met a lot of people there that I didn't know who they were. I had to ask, and that was the first time. The Hollywood Film Awards was the first time someone explained to me what an influencer is. I had no idea because there was kids,
Okay.
there, like
Really?
young girls and stuff, and I was like, "That's who the fuck is that? Why are they taking pictures? Why is that a popular person?" And I was like, "That's an influencer." I'm like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Like she's influencing votes? What is that? It's like, no, they're on Vine and they're celebrities on. And I was like, that's a child. What are you talking about? And it was a huge thing. The whole culture. Yeah, I never got into it.
That's so weird.
Did you see Uncut Gems?
I did. I liked it.
It's
Yo.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I was angry though that the fat Jewish was in it.
Dude,
He was?
the
Yeah.
scene comes on when he's in there, and I go, the fucking fat Jewish. And what the fuck's he doing in this movie? My girlfriend doesn't know who he is. She's like, oh, yeah, okay, that's, just stops a bit. Then
Just,
again,
that's a little racist.
yeah, exactly. She didn't know. But then the second, because he cuts to him again and he says something stupid, she goes, yeah, he looks out of place. None of this and that. And I'm like, yeah, the fucking fat Jewish. And then she's like, so why don't you like him? I go, you don't know who he is. And then she's like, no. And I go, but I've been yelling his name, the fat Jewish. Like, oh, I thought you meant like the fat Jewish guy, like the fat Jew. And I was like, Jesus Christ. No, his name is the fat Jewish. I go, I hate this fucking guy. He's a fucking joke thief.
Hold on. Which scenes was he in?
In the family scene, when they're all together in that restaurant, where you see that the other mobster's related to him somehow,
Uh-huh.
the guy that wants to beat him up, he's the guy, the fat guy with the beard, sitting with him. He's the only fat guy in that scene.
And he's having a conversation with the old man.
He says 2-3 things. No.
Yeah.
He's having with everyone. He's
He's part of the family.
yeah.
My memory must have blanked
Well,
out
if you
or
don't know him,
something.
to you, it would just
Yeah.
be like
No, I
some
did
guy.
know who it was, the fat,
fat
Jewish. I
Jewish?
do know, but I can't.
Well, he didn't have his traditional
Yeah.
fucking hair, his cum hair.
At first, I
I see.
actually hit pause because I was like, is that the fat Jewish or it's a fucking shitty rapper? I didn't know if it was what's the name of
DJ
that,
Khaled.
that big fat rapper that does a cooking show?
Oh, Action Bronson.
I was like, is that Action Bronson or it's the fat Jewish? And then
funny.
I googled fat Jewish and I was like, fuck.
We talk about man. I'm glad that you felt the
Yeah,
same way
I
as
was
me.
pissed.
It was the first big reaction I got in the whole movie. I was
It
like,
almost ruined the movie.
I
I
got a little
almost
upset.
Really?
yeah.
But he put a lot of people, and I saw Mike Francesca there. And he laughed. Mike Francesca plays because he's a New York radio guy that does sports, and he's
Okay.
kind of a big joke too. He's a recurring Jim and Sam would make fun of him a lot and stuff like. So when I saw him in it, I started laughing so much. And then he was playing like that mobster that's taking but he's kind of a clown, like in real life.
He was playing one of the Jewish mobsters.
No,
that
he was playing the
he
guy at the
gives them
restaurant.
watch.
The guy at the restaurant who's taking the bets, the bookie.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it made me laugh so much that he's a sportscaster in real life and he's taking sporting bets. I thought it was a nice little
Yeah,
wink.
that's funny.
Kevin Garnett was so cool to watch him
Yeah.
that long in the movie. I love that.
Yeah.
Kevin
And
Garnett.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Sandler-
yeah.
It's
The
such
basketball
a
player.
like I'm surprised that I like that movie because it's just an anxiety attack.
The
whole movie.
You're anxious the whole movie.
The whole movie, I was like, oh, why am I enjoying this?
But I know people. He knows people like that too. That's why I told him. I go. I know people like that. We know people who never learned. Some didn't. Some are dead. But others, same thing. Even now, they never learn. Like at the end when he should have just called it quits.
Yeah.
And he tries to double down.
Yeah.
I know people like that. I know people like that. Though they don't learn. It's like a fucking mental disease.
But I like too about that. I love watching. That's kind of like a mob movie. And I like, it reminded me of Donnie Brasco. I love watching losers in mob movies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see a mafia guy that's doing well. I want to see a guy that fucking has one pair of sweatpants and he's got a nice watch, but everything else is fake.
You're a mafia guy that's doing well. You want to see the other side. You want to see these losers. Because it's true. His watch is everything, giving up his.
I was happy too that his hot little girlfriend actually loved him.
Yeah, I was so surprised. I felt the same way.
I thought she'd be like a dirty little whore, but
the scene where he texts her when he's in the closet, I thought you were gonna find out she's cheating on him.
Yeah.
Same thing. I was like, where's this going? This movie's just meant to make you anxious. That's all. That's all it does. But he's very good in it.
I was surprised that The Weeknd was
a piece of shit in it.
Yeah, but he's doing coke and he's telling the girl, grab my cock.
Well,
I want to fuck you so hard right now.
Wasn't he being himself then?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's it.
But like
he didn't do that when I met him. By the way, it was super nice. He didn't do that shit.
You're not a woman.
After the Me Too movement, in a scene telling a chick that I want to fuck you, I don't want to fuck you. Touch my hard dick. Touch this. And he was like, "That's fine.
Yeah,
that works."
You know, it would be funny if Sandler didn't ask him to do that, and The Weeknd's like, "No, this is based on reality."
Yeah, they're like, cut.
I don't know how.
Why are you doing that? The scene says you're supposed to buy a watch.
Yeah, and he's like,
this works better.
Wait, the cameras are on. You guys been watching this? I've been trying to fuck this chick in the bathroom. You guys been watching this?
You mean that stupid horse and actress?
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, but he plays the dick because even in the beginning he's yelling. He's like, "I told you I'm not gonna sing if you don't put black lights.
Yeah.
This is not happening." And he has to wait till they put the black lights so you can see the semen on the walls before he starts fucking singing.
Yeah. And he's singing in a shitty little club.
Yeah, but that's how it was in the beginning, right? It's just like us. It's stand-up where we do it's the same, because this was taking place in 2012. So that's why in the beginning they're like, he's Canadian. Ugh. And they're like, no, he's going to make it. He's going to be big.
I like that they have no respect for Canada. He's Canadian. He's Canadian is like saying,
he's retarded.
Yeah.
He's special needs. He'll make it. But it was a good movie. It was very...
Yeah, I really liked it.
You know, we were discussing before we started the show, before you got here, actually. Me and Pierre were going over it. The amount of money that Netflix doesn't have.
And yet gives.
Well, I don't know if they're still giving. It all came because I'm trying to pitch something, and I thought, do you even have money to buy it? Because they're like $12 billion in debt right now.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you make the decision on what the next thing you're going to invest in is when you're down $12 billion? There's no way that Jesus Christ, that was loud. There's no way that's sustainable.
Oh, really? Sorry.
You drink like a hamster.
Yeah.
Like you need a thing like this.
It's true. That was a hamster style thing.
Because my neck is hurt. That's why. So like,
but isn't like, okay, here's the thing. If my neck is hurt, I'll be like, ow. But this is you with your neck hurt.
My neck hurts. Yeah.
No. No, because like, look, if I do this, like, and then just go like that.
Yeah, just move your hand instead of your neck.
Yeah, you move your hand.
Look, epiphany. He realized he's retarded. He saw that when the idea sparked in his brain, we saw the moment. Ba-ding! That's fucking crazy. How'd you hurt your neck? Running in a big wheel?
No, you know how.
Drinking a big sip.
You know how he hurt his neck?
No.
He woke up.
Did you?
He went to sleep fine. He woke up. He's like, "Oh, I think I stretched fine." He's like, "You don't stretch. You don't do anything."
Of course I do. Well, the chiropractor told me it's an accumulation of injuries, and my muscles and nerves had enough.
Of
me.
That's what I'm saying. Do you doing nothing? You rarely work out. You started working out recently. You hadn't worked out in months.
Yeah, recently, but also all my stress goes to my back. I'm hunched over. There's a lot of
That's what
factors.
We're saying. That's what we're saying. Yeah, all the stress goes to my back.
I'm hunched over.
All the stress goes to my back. I remember the girl days when I used to go to your cock. Remember that?
I'm hunched over.
The world isn't made for tall people. Yeah.
Okay, I thought because he works in a tower in the church.
I was getting tired of getting hunched over too. It was hurting my back, so I got a new chair at my house, like a computer chair. Fucking, they're way overpriced, this shit. But it's like titanium, like it's super soft. I could jump on it. It's made for like 350-pound people. So and it's big and comfy.
But I was doing erratic moves also as I was waking up. Remember, because I had that dream I told you about.
Oh, Jesus Christ! He keeps bringing. He's brought up 4 times this whole weekend. Hey, by the way, remember I was making crazy moves because I have this dream I had. Tell Mike your
what's
fucking
the
dream.
Wait, I can't say it now because I'm laughing because you downplayed it.
I'm not downplaying it. Trust me, it's better we downplay it because you always upplay shit and then it goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so in the dream, I think I was trying to pick up a chick and I lied about having my pilot's license.
Okay.
In the dream. Okay.
This sounds like reality.
Yeah.
And I told her like, yeah, I could fly planes or whatever, you know. And she's like, oh, really? Take me out for a ride or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, like I'll take you at the hangar, but you only have to watch. I need a co-pilot who's experienced. Like I made bullshit up, you know.
I taught the 11 hijackers.
So I end up going to the hangar before the date, and I told the guys, okay, yeah, but I'm gonna need a pilot, and I told them the whole story of how I'm trying to impress this chick, and finally the day comes, and I
have a question.
Yeah.
What did you? Because you jumped over that. Did you tell them please play along that I'm a pilot and let me fly this plane?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, that's insane. You should have said. I'm just saying if ever this happens.
No.
in real
I
life,
said the pilot's gonna fly, and
you should have said
I'm just gonna be in the.
So you don't have to worry. Tell them the plane is broken today. Tell her the plane, and then I'll take her somewhere else, and I don't have to talk about being a pilot.
Well, in the dream, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Or in real life.
Real life either.
So finally, the day of the date comes, and I show up. This is all in the dream, and I show up, and they give me the original pilot. I think was sick or whatever, and then the backup pilot was a ginger.
Was a ginger?
A ginger.
Just a random ginger. Was it Carrot Top?
Yeah, he had orange hair.
Okay.
You know. And I started making fun of him. Like, what the fuck? They give me a ginger pilot. What the fuck is this bullshit? Can they even fly planes? These guys.
You're helping him out, this fucking loser.
In my dream. No, this is in my dream. This is not in real life.
Still asshole.
So then something happens to the plane, malfunction, whatever.
While you're in the sky.
Yeah, it starts crashing. Right. Starts crashing, and then I get angry in my dream, and I go, "No, this can't be the way I go. I can't die with a ginger. This is ridiculous." And then I guess I was agitated.
Did
also.
the chick? It'd be awesome if the chick had
Wasn't
red
there?
hair too.
Yeah, or the chick wasn't there.
Yeah.
No, I think she had black hair in the dream.
You don't even remember this girl. Do you
Huh?
even know how to love?
No,
Go on.
because I've been dealt nothing but hate.
Go on.
Why'd I say that like that?
I don't know. Just
So-
I continue the story about how you had
So
a
the
dream.
plane crashes.
So the plane is crashing, and right before it crashes, I wake up, but I guess I still had that kind of like,
Did you
reflex.
have time to like before it crashed to yell, "I'm gay"? Or- you stayed in the closet right till the end. Fuck.
That's impressive.
fucking guy, bro?
Even though you had a sexy ginger cock right next to
And you took zero advantage of it.
a fucking
guess-
tail cock.
So where did you meet Kobe's pilot?
Who's? Oh, shit.
All right.
So then right before the crash, I woke up and I guess I was still erratic from that dream, and I did one wrong move and I heard.
Now imagine you're the chiropractor. You've never met him before.
I haven't said this to the
Did you tell
chiropractor, by the
the
way,
story?
because this is
How did you
absolute-
hurt your back?
Some
Look, it starts
fucking
with this chick.
Some goddamn ginger.
It's a ginger's fumble. Let me tell you, I was pretending to be a pilot. Okay.
No, I didn't say this to the chiro because that's insane. She's gonna look at me like, get out.
Actually, you should have said this to the Cairo. She needs to understand what kind of person she's dealing with.
Nah.
Nah,
That
that would have been amazing. You think it's a bad idea? You said she's cute. If she was
she's
ugly,
hot, actually.
if she was ugly, you would have said it.
Yeah.
I was trying to impress this chick, a hot one. It's just
You, I can tell you where I work. But if your secretary asks, I work for Air Canada.
that's amazing. Your secretary asks, but it worked. You said it helped you out a bit.
It helped me out, yeah. She goes, I cannot work miracles. And at some point she goes,
So he's like, man,
She goes-
can you do anything about my weight? Sorry, I cannot work miracles.
oh, fuck. No, I said, no, because I told her I just need my range of motion back. And I still don't have it all the way.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, no. And then she goes, I cannot work miracles, but I'll see what I could do.
And for her, range of motion is a miracle.
Yeah.
No, because
I'd like to be normal
I'd like
again.
to be able
Well,
to look over there,
she
sir.
told me it was,
Sir.
because I told her I just needed
Sir,
back.
do you think I'm a magician?
I've never worked on a gorilla, sir. I don't know.
I don't know much about wildlife, sir.
Have a banana and I'll rub your neck.
I'm a banana. I'll rub your neck. That's amazing.
Because I wanted it to heal as fast as possible. She told me 4 to 6 weeks.
Why wouldn't you? You don't have to say that.
I want to heal slow, slow and bad.
Yeah.
I wanted this to be forward from now on, and I'm looking for straight ahead. So you're like that.
I'm a broken robot from
I'm just
1976.
like this the whole time after.
Oh, I forgot. So I did some comedy in French, and I had Poseidon come in one of the shows, and his neck was still fucked up. But nobody knows that his neck is broken. So he was walking like Michael Myers because it's dark, and he's just walking like this. He just turned like that, and everybody's staring at him. And I started laughing, and he's like, "Why are you laughing, bro?" And he's like, "Yes, why are you laughing?" And I'm like, "I'm laughing because you look like Michael Myers." And he's like, "Yes, what are you talking about?" It's the funniest fucking thing.
Every killer in all of those movies had neck issues.
They all had dreams
like
of big pilots.
Like Jason had that. Michael Myers had that. It'd be crazy if they were all just bad sleepers.
Yeah, they all dreamed of like getting away from gingers.
Yeah. But whenever Michael Myers stabs people, you always hear him yell, "Ginger!"
They're just not fans of Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, was just announced moments
Burr's a
before we
ginger?
started. Yeah. He's a redhead.
Yeah.
No, he's bald.
But he used to have hair.
Yeah, but you never seen his dick hair.
Oh god.
Oh, you're not watching the right specials. So it was just announced July 25th, just for laughs, Bell Center, Bill Burr.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
finally a
25th.
good guy at the Bell Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
that's
I can
fucking
announce July 18th, 1 week before Bill Burr, I'm doing the Bell Center.
Yeah. You like that?
Yeah.
This is so exciting. This is going to be a good summer.
Yeah, tickets aren't on sale yet, but we're doing the podcast, like a center
Stage.
yeah.
Which has never been done before. I
No.
believe the Guinness people are coming. It is going to be the largest live podcast ever attempted.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, there's 20,000 people that fit in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Since the stage is small, it's going to be 24,000.
Really?
Yeah,
You know how insane that is?
yeah.
It's bananas.
And by the way, for the record, the way Mike likes to do things, which is the way I love to do things, it was an idea he thought of in his head. He's like, it would be cool if one day I get to do the Bell Center. And then he got a phone call, yo, you want to do the Bell Center? that's how it happens.
That's amazing.
That's how it happens.
That's amazing.
I'm the book, The Secret.
You're the secret.
I'm always like, that'd be cool if doing Joe Rogan would be fun. Huh? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like, imagine if I could just stand up on the moon. Sir, this is the International
Yeah.
Space Station. We need some levity.
Space Force.
Yeah,
Space Force.
this is Donald Trump's Space Force. Sir, we need some humor up in the sky. It's fucking crazy.
That is nuts. That's
Positive
bananas.
vibes out there,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Positive vibes.
Yeah, and I saw this going to be a good just for laughs because if I didn't know about a Burr, but is he doing a center stage or he's
I have no idea. They haven't announced that.
doing a regular stage like a goddamn open mic?
And the bells- he should do center stage.
Yeah.
Because he could get the people. But it also, you know what the good thing is about doing a live podcast? You could do center stage, no problem. I feel like as a comic, it depends how you are on stage. Because center stage might be weird for someone that doesn't like to walk around too much.
Yeah.
It'll be weird.
You got to be like a Kevin Hart type
Yeah.
comic, just running around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To do that. So everybody gets your attention a bit.
Yeah, Kevin Hart had that special where it was center stage in a football stadium. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he just said. You have to have
Yeah.
Kevin Hart energy. He's perfect for that kind of stuff.
No.
Yeah. But the festival, so goddamn, they just announced shit today. Dice is in town.
Dice is gonna do the nasty show. That's amazing.
This is gonna be a good summer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see if we could muster in to do something crazy during the summer too. It'll be fucking nuts. But it's good. 2020 already starting off with a goddamn bang.
Yeah.
How are the shows going you in French?
Good. I recorded my special last weekend.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went really well. I was happy. We did 2 shows in Quebec City, and the first show went really well. There was like one thing that kind of fucked me up is because I realized we're filming 2 nights, and then we're like, we'll take this part from this show, and then I was like, oh fuck, but my drink isn't gonna be at the same place as it was the night before. So then I was really
Nervous?
like just the second night. At first I was like, okay, I'll just drink. Like I'll remember when I took a sip yesterday, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll just do like it's just a regular show, and then we'll try to fix it at the end. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out.
But that's fixable.
yeah.
That's fixable. I know
Yeah.
guys that can fix that, so that's not an issue.
Yeah.
But you liked both videos.
Yeah, both
nights
of
were
them
good.
are good. And I was thinking the second night was better than the first night. But then when I was thinking, I was like, oh, this bit worked better the first. I think the first night I was better and the crowd wasn't as good.
But the second night,
The crowd was better. I wasn't as good.
Oh,
so
fuck.
it's going to be the first show that's
Yeah.
going to be the best one. Like I had that a couple years ago. I recorded like 11 or 12 nights. And the worst night was the best show.
Really?
Because the crowd wasn't as good, so I had to
work harder.
work a little harder. So yeah,
Oh goddamn.
yeah. So I don't know how it's. We don't even know what we're doing with it. Like we signed a deal with for the album, but for the video, probably just gonna put it on YouTube.
Well, wait, because I know that Amazon and HBO are both jumping back into the comedy mix. They're putting
Yeah.
a lot of money out there. And like I said, Netflix, because of the whole billions in debt, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I know
Yeah.
that HBO, Schultz, I don't know who he's not allowed to announce it yet.
He's gonna sign with HBO.
I think it's HBO
I'm
too.
sure.
I think it's
I'm
HBO.
sure. He's
Yeah.
talked so much shit about Netflix. If Netflix,
It's not Netflix. I guarantee you there's
signs
no
them-
way it's Netflix.
But if it is Netflix, they're dumb as fuck.
They're dumb.
Like,
But it can't be them because the money that he could command now, there's no way they can give it to him with their financial situation. They overspent on dumb shit. So I don't think they can do it. I mean, the only people that could really afford, apart from like the HBOs and Amazon, who has everyone, would be Disney. But they're not going to go
Yeah.
into comedy specials now.
especially with a guy like Andrew.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. So I'm
like-
thinking HBO makes sense,
Yeah.
and that'll be amazing. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. So
Yeah.
his success, something I'm happy with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder, I saw that Ari filmed a special like right before all the shit happened
Yeah.
with Kobe. I wonder
Was it at the Staples Center? Where did he?
I don't know where he filmed it, but I wonder like if it's still gonna come out.
It probably will. Just maybe not right away. He's got to
Yeah.
ride this wave down a bit. This
I think-
overreaction wave.
I think he's playing it well though by not mentioning it anymore at all.
No, he already moved on to Mr. Peanut.
Yeah.
That was a dumb tweet, though.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have mentioned it. He shouldn't. I think he jumped.
I think he just did that to show, look, I do this about everyone.
But what bothers me that he didn't have look. Whether I've said this a million times now, but whether you agree with the joke or not, if you don't like it, it wasn't like it didn't make me laugh, but because I like basketball, I'm into it a
Yeah.
lot. So for me, I was still shocked, like holy shit,
Yeah.
he died. But there's nothing wrong with him saying the same type of joke when a famous person dies that he did with other famous people
Yeah.
that nobody cared about.
I hate how people are going, it wasn't funny. This wasn't a joke. Comedians should be allowed to joke. This wasn't a joke. Fuck you. It was clearly a joke.
It was, but also
It was clearly
who's
a
going to
joke.
decide that?
Yeah.
Who's going to decide that? So right now, there's millions of people that you've made laugh that like this guy. So let's say let's say there's a person at the show who gets offended, doesn't like your show. So Mike Ward is not funny because 1 out of fucking
Yeah.
2 million people that saw him in a year didn't like it. You can't. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So whether like I said, I couldn't laugh because I was too close to it. So I understand that if you're too close to something, it could you're not in the mood to laugh. So but it is ridiculous him saying fuck the Lakers and like he doesn't even play for the Lakers anymore. Just that's the humor of it. How much he doesn't
Yeah.
like the Lakers. That he's happy that this happened. That's the whole premise, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't laugh because I'm a good person.
Yeah.
That offended me as a good person.
But he did it to Ralphie. He did it to Ralphie May. I think Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, he does it to everyone. But I love how fucking people are like, but what about the children? The children
He never
died
referenced
on
the children. He never referenced.
And who fucking cares if children died on the like? And not who cares if children died.
I'm with you on the first one.
But like it was.
Don't change it now,
a
buddy.
Joke. It's a joke about Kobe. You're not gonna
Yeah.
like if. You can't start thinking about other people that died halfway through a joke.
Yeah.
You can't go like fuck the Lakers, fuck Kobe, but it's sad for the kids.
Yeah, because that means that in 9/11, if we find out that some of the people that died were pedophiles, are we going to be like, good thing it happened because it killed? No, you can't just start, separating the people. Also, I know that he didn't know about the kids at the time because when he had tweeted that, it was when he made that video, we went live. We were having a live stream.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't know yet either. People
Yeah.
in our chat added. Now it's confirmed there was kids on the plane. So anyways, the point it's not to defend it's to defend the right to say a joke, and also you have to take things within context. He does this all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but you're overreacting because you're close to something. So it's hypocritical because I saw comics shitting on him.
I was angry when I saw comics shitting on him because Ari is like he's always supported other comics 100%. And even like last summer or the summer before, the Just for Laughs New Faces, which is a big thing. Just for Laughs doesn't pay airfare. And then when Ari found out, he was like, that's insane. They have to pay airfare. And then he got a bunch of other comics to pressure the festival to pay the airfare for the young comics.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So no, like he's not the type of guy who only thinks about himself. He takes comedy really seriously.
Yeah.
He loves other comics.
Yeah.
And then when I saw other comics shitting on him, I was like, you fucking assholes.
I was, and I have because sometimes people think there's an ulterior motive, your friends and that. I've met him twice, hi-bye through you, like at the festival and stuff, walking by. I have it's my boy, I gotta protect him. It's just hypocritical and illogical for me. The easiest thing for me would have been to jump on the bandwagon and be like, yeah, you guys are right, guys. Fuck that guy, right? But I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, maybe I don't like the joke, but I don't think that what they're saying is real.
Who cares
who cares?
If you don't like the
People
joke?
don't like my jokes. I'm not. I don't want them to die. I don't want to, like this whole. When I heard comics being like, whatever happens to you now, you go in the wrong city. You get what you get, man. Like,
what a bunch of
are you
dumb-
fucking crazy? Why do I protect you when someone threatens you?
Fucking internet gangs.
And you go, you go to the wrong city. Like you're a goddamn crip.
Yeah, shut up.
You're a fucking shitty comic.
When I had seen that too, I didn't know he did this, and then once he explained it to me, even I got it. I was like, oh, okay, it's his thing. You know what I mean?
And I always, what I love is how they're talking. And I go, the biggest asshole here is you, the person that keeps saying this. You know why? Because for the record, 9 people died in that plane, not 2.
Yeah.
You pieces of fucking garbage. 9 people died.
Oh, you know what I saw on the internet that I thought was kind of stupid? Because since we're only talking about Kobe and his daughter, and then there's 7 other people that died, someone started a GoFundMe to raise money for their family.
That's good.
And then I was like, but they're traveling around LA in a private helicopter.
Oh yeah, they're probably.
Dude, they really need
that's
my
actually,
$35. Fuck you. They're rich
that's
as
a good.
fuck.
I didn't think about it. Yeah, they're probably
super rich.
Yeah, they're probably.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I would pay money for a GoFundMe to mention them on the news in their memory.
Yeah.
That I would before, because it is a little unfair when they're like Kobe Bryant, which is sad, obviously.
And it'd be awesome.
They keep scratching out the other photos.
If they were like Sarah Kelly died and some tall black guy who's good at basketball.
Yeah. If they change the news to that, then maybe.
That would be there would be outrage though.
No, but I'm not for that either. I'm for respecting all of them. Same thing like when there's a school shooting. They keep talking about the shooter's name, and they don't mention the victims. That also bothers me. It's like, why are you
They
making...
should never mention the killer.
Why are you making the killer famous? And then the victims, they're like, afterthoughts.
Swept under the rug.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're the people that should have your sympathy. They're the people you should remember and respect, not the fucking killers. Not that he's the killer in this case. I just mean,
did Kobe kill all those people?
Look, there's a conspiracy going around. No, it's just I think it was because of the fog and all. I think it was just it was very foggy. Apparently, it was dangerous. It does suck because the guy
and then they were saying that the instruments, the instrument cluster on the helicopter
failed,
wasn't properly repaired or something, and it couldn't warn them
you
that
a pilot?
There was land nearby or
Are
something.
you saying that to try to fuck one of us? Yeah. which one are you trying to fuck? Is it me, Pantelis, or is it Pierre?
I think he's going 3 deep. Look at him.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna fuck all of these guys.
You know you can't transmit funny, right?
He only pretends to rent cars at the airport to get us to the airport so he can show us his plane.
That's my plane. That's an Air Canada jet. It's leaving without you.
Mine.
Yeah. My assistant's driving it. Don't worry. There was an emergency landing that Air Canada made this morning or yesterday, I think.
In Madrid?
Madrid.
Oh, shit.
I like those kind of stories. I like the kind of stories where the pilots have good sense. And they're like, let me just land here instead of being like, I think we could make it. And they blow up.
What about that plane that took off from Montreal and the wheel fell off as the wheels were closing in?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
It caught on fire and fell off.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. And it's a passenger that filmed it.
So imagine watching that.
You know how crazy that is? You're on a plane.
Oh, he was on the plane?
Yeah.
He was on the plane, then he saw it, like the wheel catch on fire and sort of disintegrate. and he filmed it, and then you see the thing close with the flames.
What the fuck do you do in that situation?
Jeez,
Yo, dude, like,
What happened?
Like I asked my
Yeah, what
brother
did
because
happen?
my brother's a pilot, and he was like, who cares? There's like they put 4 wheels, so one of them burnt. So it's not
Oh.
the end of the world.
Okay.
But you don't know that when you're a fucking passenger
Yeah, it's
and
true.
part of the plane is on fire at takeoff.
That
And
is
then,
insane.
and then you see it fold up, and you're like,
It goes into the plane on
yeah,
fire.
it goes into the plane on fire, and you're
Ow.
taking off, so the plane is full of gas.
If I was in that plane,
I would quietly go to the source, be like, "Hey, let me ask. This is just a curiosity question: is there a parachute on the plane? Can I see it? You know? just cleverly go there. You're like, this is not going to end well, because you know what scare me?
my kid wants to see it.
If
or
when
something.
it's landing, the metal part now that doesn't have a wheel, because it scratches the ground and it catches fire,
Yeah.
and then the whole plane blows up. Because I see planes mostly, that's where the accidents happen: landing and takeoff.
Well, the most
Yeah.
dangerous part of a flight is the takeoff and the landing.
It's
Yeah.
no, the most dangerous part of a flight is the crash.
no,
It's actually the crash.
He's right.
More than
No,
the
I know,
takeoff.
but you know what I
I've
mean.
taken off 1,000,000 times.
Never crashed.
Yeah.
no, I know, but you know what I mean. right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because it's rare you'll have an accident in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like normally people respect road signs up there.
Well, no, there's nothing to hit.
That's why we're never going to get flying cars. You know that, right? Not because we don't have the technology. It's because you can't trust all these buffoons. They crash
Yeah.
on wheels on the ground. Imagine you're flying in the air, just going into buildings. Pretty crazy.
That would be nuts.
Yeah,
actually,
you can't. You could never have flying cars because
No.
people are
Yeah.
idiots.
And people would stop in front of the Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you'd be following them, and then they just, or there'd be a car stalled, and they just stop to look at it.
Yeah, and you rear-end them. It
people
would be
are
crazy. It would just be
fucking
explosions everywhere. It would be an action movie.
Yeah, it would be a complete insanity.
It would be World War III every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already now, I keep seeing crazy shit on the way here today.
But then again,
I get surprised. I go, how are they giving these fucking licenses away?
there would be a cleansing of stupid people.
No, it would also take out a lot of good people. Because like you could be walking down the street and
Well,
then
you
a
could-
fucking car falls on you.
Yeah. You'd get dummies running into brilliant people
Yeah.
all the time.
And then if enough brilliant people get deaded, what's gonna happen? We don't know how to use this shit. Like you know how like we've set up the studio, all that. We know how to set it up. We don't know how to build this shit.
Yeah.
If the people who build this shit die, we're fucked.
I thought about that the other day. Like, if let's say the end of the world comes and there's only 5,000 people, I have no fucking skills that can help me in the real world.
Yeah.
Like, I can be funny. I know how to be funny, and I know how to sort of do business stuff or comedy stuff. But you send me in a forest, and you're like, you gotta kill an animal so that we eat. I'll be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Can I do a show? Can I? I don't want to close.
Can I co-headline with Joe Rogan? He knows how to hunt. Because that's what it would be.
Yeah.
The only comedian I know that could do that is him.
Yeah.
There's no other comic I think that can do it.
Carrot Top could probably kick ass.
But does he know how to? I mean, he's jacked, but does he know how to use
I
that
think
strength for?
Because of all
killing
the
animals?
pretty colors in his hair, the birds would just look at him.
We use him as a scarecrow. Yeah, we'd be fucked. Yeah,
Yeah.
if we lose enough people that are good in their fields. I've often wondered about comedy award shows. Imagine if there's a big comedy, let's say Just for Laughs. There's a terrorist attack at Just for Laughs, and all the best comics in the world get killed. What happens? Does comedy die? Do we have enough
I think-
quality in the open mic scene that it could just
Technically,
continue?
if you look at who's been winning awards for the last couple of years, comedy has died. I think that's why Hannah Gatsby, there was probably some attack.
But that
Yeah.
was a nice one.
We've already been through this, Michael. Hey, you just don't understand her art. Okay, Hannah Gatsby is just like that guy with the banana. Hannah Gatsby is the taped banana of stand-up comedy.
I saw a thing. I was on I don't know what website, but I ended up on Hannah Gatsby's website to like her tour dates.
You were thinking of committing suicide. How'd you end up there?
I don't know how I ended up there, but the way she describes her new show, she goes, it's a wacky and fun, which may surprise my fans. And you're like, so your fans didn't want fun. Your fans
Obviously
are like,
not.
ah,
Obviously
fucking jokes.
Ugh.
What a.
So you're telling us no one's raped you since you had that special?
Jesus
We don't want to hear
Christ.
jokes.
And she lost weight now.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Keeping healthy.
Yeah.
That's another thing I've been thinking about. Okay, jokes wise, I'm cool with making fun of everything. But I notice now, like with Lizzo, you know Lizzo, she's a singer.
Fat black chick
she's
that
a fat.
sings.
But people made jokes about her online, and then it's this culture now that you can't make
Fat shaming.
Yeah, you can't make fun of fat people. Which, as a fat person, I feel like you could make fun of fat people.
100%.
I think
Yeah.
you should make fun of fat
Yeah.
people. If
I
there's
think it's funny to make fun
if
of
there's
fat
people that you should make fun of, is the Swiss and the fat. So definitely,
'Cause
the
those-
Jews too. Make fun of
Those
the Jews.
are all three choices.
All three choices, yeah. So no, but I'm just saying because I see this, and then I'm like, why can't you make fun of it? And then they'll come out with stuff like, because people make fun like diabetes and all that, and they go, no, I'm just as healthy as a regular. You're 400
Yeah.
pounds. The
Yeah.
fuck you are just as healthy as no. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's not true. It's not a healthy
If
lifestyle.
you were just as healthy, then there'd be guys that weigh 380 pounds running the 100-meter dash.
Yeah. Without breaking their ankles. Yeah. So I see that. I go, why lie? At least say the truth. Be like, I don't like you making fun of me. However, I know that this is dangerous. But don't lie to kids and be like, no, I'm just as healthy as everyone else.
Mm.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, you could stab you and you're going to survive. It's not going to hit any organ.
Mm.
Like, that's not, there's no way that that's healthy.
It's true.
Yeah. It's good self-defense,
Yeah.
in case of street gangs, but that's it. That's it. In case she gets into a rap feud, that's the only thing. Right? It's not healthy.
Fuck, it's true.
We know it's not healthy. Our level of fat is not even healthy.
No.
So imagine Lizzo. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just saying, why lie? Just say the truth.
Did you see the movie Hustlers?
That's the movie with the girl from The Office.
J-Lo is a stripper, and then she gets her other strippers to kind of steal money from Wall Street guys.
No, I haven't
Anyway,
seen it.
the movie starts and
Is it
they're
good?
Not really.
Okay.
But they're all in a strip club, and they put a bunch of singers in that are strippers in the thing. So Cardi B's a stripper. Cardi B makes sense.
She used to be a stripper.
Yeah, and she used to actually steal from people,
Yeah.
so it makes way more sense. But they put Lizzo in there. But Lizzo can't be a stripper.
No.
Like, she could be a stripper.
Not in the same club as J-Lo
Yeah,
and Cardi
she'd
B.
be a stripper in the afternoon in a small town.
Yeah.
Like,
Not in the
she'd
same
be,
club as it. Yeah,
she'd
you're
be
right.
a Tuesday 11 a.m.
Wisconsin.
stripper. Yeah, fucking, and not one of the big cities.
No.
Not to mention
Wisconsin.
the earthquake risk.
That's just
That's
what are you,
just
9.
mean. That's fat
That's just
shaming.
mean and fat,
Fat
shaming.
shaming. Those
that's terrible.
those fat fucking garbage people got feelings too.
Yeah, why are you being like that? But no, it's not real. It removes that kind of shit. Always removes me from reality. I was like, well, that's not a real strip club,
Yeah.
unless it's like in LA where they have those signs of we've got 56 hot strippers and one ugly one.
Yeah.
Wait, what? There's signs like that?
Yeah.
There's no way.
There's a place in Saint Jérôme that has that.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
I like that kind. I like when you don't have to take yourself too seriously. You could fuck around. I mean,
Yeah.
a strip club, if you think about it, should be like that. It should be funny. You should be having fun with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Shouldn't be a serious fucking
yeah.
right.
Because it's where guys go to be
Guys.
guys. Yeah.
It's the only place you can be, guys.
Yeah.
If people have clothes on, I'm no longer a man.
Well, there's so much man shaming nowadays.
Is there man shaming?
I guess.
Not really.
Not really. I'm not ashamed of being a man.
No, I mean like these fucking SJWs, like the white man.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop. Like people, it hasn't stopped me from doing anything.
Yeah, that's
Still
true.
do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, I know.
And you know what?
Like, I was-
women could do whatever. Like everybody, no one's really
100%.
stopped in
No,
the
I
Western
know.
world. We could do
I was
whatever we want.
thinking about that actually this morning when I woke up about how cancel culture is. I was thinking about Ari and how people are trying to ruin his career.
Yeah.
And but cancel culture never works. Or like people here in Canada, especially Quebec, tried to fuck me over and tried to ruin my career. And I'm gonna be doing the Bell Center with Suzuki.
But you know why though? You know why it didn't work? Because you didn't give up. Some people it works
Yeah,
mentally.
because they just give up.
If internally, if you give up and you get scared and you fuck off, that's what'll get you.
Yeah.
This is if cancel culture is affecting you because of stupid shit like offensive, not if you're a rapist. Like say Harvey Weinstein, his problem isn't because he gave up. His problem is because people now are like, well, you jerked off on people, you're raping
There's
people.
actual legal.
Yeah, there's legal
Yeah.
repercussions. So it's hard for you to work with people. But if it's just like an offensive joke or shit like that,
Most people don't give a fuck.
I had a woman. A lot of times there are boomers that write me messages. Remember there was a movie that came out a couple of years ago with Julia Roberts called Wonder, And
No.
it's a story about a kid with Treacher Collins syndrome. So the same disease as the kid or the man that I made fun of fucking 20 years ago. And so when that movie came out, a lot of boomers were sending me messages about that movie. And this morning, a woman wrote me a message. She was like, "You should watch Wonder with Julia Roberts." And then I was like, how old is this movie?
But what does that do with anything?
So I just wrote back. I wrote, thank you, ma'am, for suggesting a good movie, because I work a lot, so I don't have time to, know what movies are good. And thank you, because most people your age only write stupid shit about a joke I wrote 20 years ago.
That's amazing.
But then I was like, bravo.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I love that.
Or you should have just replied with "Okay, boomer."
No,
Yeah.
that's what a child would reply. I prefer his reply. That's way
No,
funnier.
obviously.
Thank
I'm
you,
just-
ma'am. She's probably reading in the meeting. She's like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, and Mike knows. Yeah. And then, wait a second.
Yeah.
What is this?
He's thanking me. I think I'll write back tomorrow and go, like the movie, Julia Roberts, awesome.
Didn't like the retard.
Owen Wilson, awesome. Little boy, ugly.
That would be the icing on the fucking
Oh
cake.
my god.
That'd be amazing, Mike. That'd be fucking incredible.
Oh, fuck.
You want more water?
Sure, actually. Thank
Because
you.
I need more water. You want more beers?
I want more beers, yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you, brother.
I
Thank
shall
you.
be back.
All right, get
All
out
right,
of here.
Good. He's going to go take a shit.
Yeah. I wonder if he gets
No, I
locked
took a
out.
shit before before the podcast.
All right.
I came prepared this time.
Yeah, that's the news everybody wanted.
I came prepared.
With shit.
I like that.
I filled my colon up before we got here. It's just
That means whenever we ask him, like, if we're going places, we go,
You ready?
You ready? I'm ready. That just means in his head, I took a shit.
No, that means no. He came prepared. That
Yeah.
means if he's ready, it means he has shit ready.
Yeah.
It means that when we get to a place, he has to go to the bathroom, and he does that a lot. He's like, "Bro, is there a bathroom? I gotta take a massive shit." And I'm like, "Why now? Why didn't you take one before I picked you up?"
I came prepared.
Yeah. You're gonna talk shit on stage. I'm gonna do it back there. We're good. Oh, there he is.
It's true. Whenever he goes to see you, he takes a shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Whenever you come see me live, you take a shit more often than not. And sometimes when it's an important show, you take a shit while I'm on stage.
Is it because you get nervous? Because you know
Are
how,
you nervous for me?
Like when you do a big
I
show.
think maybe.
That's probably
what
it.
is.
Yeah, it might be that.
Because whenever you do a big show, you always got to take a dump before.
Yeah.
So it's probably him.
I get the stage fright for you.
Yeah.
One of us has to get scared. Isn't it? You know that there's people that apparently when their wife is pregnant, guys, they start feeling nauseous and feeling weird. Like, I think it's out of guilt because the wife is pregnant. It's some weird
Yeah.
beta male pussy shit. And they start getting symptoms. Did you ever hear about that, Pierre? How fucking stupid is that? That's crazy.
One of my friends, his wife is pregnant, and he quit drinking during the pregnancy for her.
Oh, I know him. Yeah, we talked.
And
yeah.
whenever, like, when he told me that, I was like, that's stupid. But then whenever there's a woman in the room and she hears that, she's like, oh, that's so sweet. That's so nice.
I told him, I go,
Yeah.
did your wife have like a drinking problem? And he's like, no, not really. And I was like, then why did you beat her? If
Yeah.
you get drunk while she's pregnant, is there a chance you beat her up? He's like, no. I was like, all right. Then why, like, why would you just stop? But I guess because she really liked alcohol. So he's like, I'm with you, girl. He's just showing his support.
Yeah,
But that's different than feeling phantom
Than
pains
getting-
that
yeah.
aren't there.
A lot of guys get fat too
Yeah.
during the wife's pregnancy.
I'm doing it way before. Just, I'm preparing myself.
That's why you're losing weight now. It's the miscarriage.
Yeah. That's what it is.
By the way, when I said I came prepared this time, I meant like I took a shit beforehand, so it doesn't happen during the show.
Okay.
Oh,
that's what I
okay.
meant. Thank you. Should we put that? We'll put that in the sort of the description.
Yeah.
For the show.
Poseidon no longer takes shits during,
Only before and after.
only before and after. Do you have to do
before, No, before or after.
both? Okay.
He shits before. I think he shits before and wipes after.
Oh, what
Oh.
the hell? No.
Is that it?
That is something you might,
Yeah.
because you seem like the kind of guy. Actually, you did it to us on Glutton Fest. Remember when you didn't know if you wiped properly and you had to go back in the bathroom?
to check.
Because the smell was so bad, it lingered in my nostrils, so I thought I hadn't wiped properly, but I did.
This is good radio.
Mm.
It's disgusting.
And then the hamster drinks.
Yeah, you do drink like a hamster. He's right. Mike is 100% right on
Because
that.
it's the bottle also.
Oh, it is the bottle's
It's
fault.
glass.
We should get if one of our fans is good at drawing cartoons. If you can do an animation of this, and it's always him as a hamster.
Oh,
so
that'd
it's
be
just
amazing.
shitting.
A tubby hamster with a gold chain around its neck.
Who refuses to run in the wheel because his neck is hurt.
Oh, have you seen the documentary on Netflix, Game Changers?
I watched a bit of it.
Yeah, first of all, according to that movie, I'm dead by the end of this week. I'm done.
According to that movie, I'm the healthiest man in
Yeah,
the world.
yeah.
Why?
My dick is so hard.
There's a lot of propaganda in it too, but there's a lot of good stuff in it too because people should get. Apparently in the American diet, they don't get as many good greens as they should be getting. But it was a lot of propaganda. It's like, fuck, man. If it's not one side doing crazy propaganda, it's another.
It's all everything now is propaganda.
Yeah, you just need a balanced fucking diet.
Just balance veggies and meats. Bro.
No. The way they made it sound there is like, if you eat meat, it clouds your blood and all that. It's like, but you told the guy he ate Popeye's chicken. First of all, Popeye's that. Don't say that that's meat. Don't say that fast food is real food. Because, you tell me that the veggie burger would be better at McDonald's or what? No, it's all shit. Don't compare.
Apparently, the chicken breasts at Subways are like half plastic.
I actually, that sounds ridiculous, but I could believe it.
Yeah,
I could buy it.
some shit like that.
Yeah, don't eat that shit, man.
The chicken breasts are half plastic.
Actually, let's touch on that. What do you mean?
It's like 40% of it isn't actual
Silicone?
chicken.
Is it silicone?
Maybe silicone or something. That's
'Cause
why.
the chickens
That's why when you
had
grab them and you go
little
like that.
tits and
The
they
chickens
felt
had
bad
implants
about it.
before, yeah.
No.
Are
they were stripping, bro.
He's so proud of it. Chicken strippers, bro. I'm the future.
No. They mix the chicken apparently with silicone. That's why they're so like elasticy. Their chicken breasts at Subway. Apparently.
I don't know, but I know that they've done fucked up stuff. I remember
Why
the
would
fries
they
at
do
McDonald's.
that?
The fries weren't
Save
potatoes.
some
Remember
money,
that?
I guess.
Fries weren't potatoes. What were they?
I don't know what they are. Do you remember
What?
they showed in the in that documentary Super Size Me,
Yeah.
where the guy put the potato, how long it takes to digest in your stomach, and the French fries were the worst culprit. It doesn't break down for like months or something. It's like stays in your yeah, it was bad. Do you remember that? Apparently the fries are they're tasty, but it's shit for you.
He did another one. The Super Size Me guy.
Yeah.
And now he called it a chicken. I think it was something like Chicken Size Me or something stupid. All he eats for a month is chicken.
Okay, now he's just a gimmick.
Yeah, he's just a piece of shit that had one good idea 11 years ago.
The McDonald's idea was good because
Yeah.
it showed. I didn't know. I wasn't aware how many people don't know that that's not. Most of it is not like real nutrients that you like. Is actually bad for you. Some of them just think, oh, it's if you eat too much bread, you get fat. That's what it is. No, the stuff that's in it are actually shitty. You're taking poison in.
Yeah.
That's why this is stuff that should be once in a while on the road. You need a quick. It should never be part of your regular diet.
Yeah.
Forget gaining weight. You can have a good metabolism. It's just stuff that's poisonous for you. It's not good for you. It'll kill you.
Yeah, I had a bacon McMuffin today. It makes me feel very bad. But I don't have McDonald's often.
No, you don't.
Like today, I was in a very big.
Wait, were they giving them out at the funeral?
No. I stopped on my way here.
Before or after the funeral?
After the funeral.
It would have been awesome if you're looking at the casket and you have your sandwich.
Yeah. He's like,
Oh fuck! I dripped. I dripped sauce.
I'm sorry,
on his
Steven.
face. I'm trying to.
And
so
you're
sad.
licking it.
He's like, guys, I'm sad. It's delicious, but I'm still sad at the same time. It hurts me.
Yeah, because I didn't have time to make my omelet today, and I was rushing. And
I like how he said it like it's a secret. Like you guys don't know what an omelet is. But you know why he said that? Because you know what goes in his omelet? Everything you could think of. What goes in your omelet regularly?
Oh, bacon, ham, turkey,
Cheese.
Cheese, 2 types
All
of
of
cheese.
those.
Yeah, bacon.
Everything except for eggs.
Hold on, bacon. Bacon, eggs. No, wait, what? Hold on, you mixed me up, bro. Bacon,
Bread.
green peppers, mushrooms, onions,
French fries.
red peppers. No, not potatoes. Sausage
That's where he draws
sometimes
the line.
also. Yeah, pretty much. Well, it is a 4-egg omelet, sometimes 5. So
Yeah, it's a 5-egg plus sausage bacon.
Yeah,
Like, it's a lot.
Jesus.
I love how he sticks at the egg. What'd you eat today? It was a 4-egg omelet. Huh. You're gaining a lot of weight for somebody who just eats a 4-egg omelet every day. I know, right? It's fucking crazy. He's that kind of guy. He just adds to it. It's like, what'd you drink today? A lot of water. Good job, Poseidon. Also 2-liter Coke, but we don't need to talk about that.
Well, no, I add a lot of veggies too.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you can't offset it. That's not how it works, right?
What do you mean?
If you take in the garbage, but you also take in the good,
No, but
it doesn't offset it.
I buy good
Yeah, if you have
meats.
9,000 calories of sugar, even though you had one broccoli,
it doesn't offset it.
It's meat. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like
No, but
bread.
there's limits, and also it's processed meat.
yeah.
It's ham,
And
sausage.
plus, those cucumbers, since you stick them up your ass, you don't get the nutrients. You just
by sticking up your ass, you're gonna get the same thing that kid has: treacherous colon syndrome.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, you're gonna get the treacherous colon. You're getting that. Treacherous. You don't know when it's gonna explode.
Doesn't the anal canals absorb nutrients?
Is that what you're calling your boyfriend semen now? Nutrients.
Oh shit!
nutrients.
So you don't wipe after sex? So you're telling us? You're like, don't worry, bro. It's absorbing it.
Getting healthy.
Good thing you're a bodybuilder, bro. Taking your nutrients. You know there's a Photoshop coming.
Yes.
Someone's gonna Photoshop you getting fucked. Game changers with Poseidon. Thanks for the nutrients, bro.
And it's a test. It's like I got fucked up the ass by a bodybuilder and then by a fat man that never exercised.
I felt way better after the bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder, I felt perfect. The fat man, my vision was cloudy.
Oh my god!
I'll be a good parody to that documentary. God damn. Oh. Makes me laugh. Have you been watching any TV or you've been on the road the whole time?
Just been on the road.
Yeah, it's been good though. Every show's been selling out.
Yeah, selling out like crazy. Yeah.
This week, Brossard.
This week Brossard is sold out already.
Yeah, most of your fucking recent shows I've been looking. Because I can't announce. Be like, go to this, get tickets. None of the up and coming ones are.
No, the only shows I have that aren't sold out are this summer. I'm going to be in Gatineau.
Yeah,
which
but that's
is like
summer.
Ottawa.
That's gonna sell out
Yeah.
by the time we get. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is you can't even announce like, hey, get tickets this week. It's impossible. Which is fucking amazing. That's where you want to be right now.
That's good. Yeah,
It's fucking crazy.
yeah.
Besides,
Cancel culture did that.
any of your shows sold out?
What?
Or any of your shows sold out?
I'm trying to think of a joke, but nothing's coming.
Poor guy. He's trying his hard. He's about to shit his pants. He's like,
Shit.
are you gonna come with me to Toronto and all those places?
See.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You're gonna end up getting fired at some point.
No. Just stop talking about it.
Yeah, how long? Like when you don't go to work and follow him for something, do you tell your job 2 weeks ahead of time, 1 week, or you just call in sick?
I call in sick.
And then
Wait, I shouldn't be answering this. This is
no,
great.
yeah,
This is great.
Fuck.
You're gonna have to. He's gonna get fired. You're gonna have to hire him soon to get to drive your car around.
but you do get sick though.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot. A lot of it is
just
because.
happens that it's the
But
same
either way,
day
it's
that he has to drive to Toronto.
No, but like Poseidon, why do you get sick so often? He's like, I have an unorthodox way of the way I take in my vitamins, and I'm taking in a lot more than I bargained for.
No, but I can call in sick whenever I feel like it. They don't have to ask me when.
Yeah, it's you've earned it.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
more than earned it.
more than earned it.
Explain.
How many years
I don't
can
know
you
how to
work
explain
at a company that you can call in and pretend to be sick, and people are like, he earned it.
Yeah.
Damn.
If I take a long enough sip, they're gonna forget that they asked me a question. You just breathe into the mic. That was your answer.
Next subject.
Next, you know what you'd. Fuck, man.
This has become making a murderer.
Yeah. They're gonna play
If
these
you
tapes
tell
back.
us the truth, we'll let you go watch wrestling at home.
You want to watch WrestleMania, don't you?
Then we'll find out he murdered his coworker.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, that guys.
Oh my God, bro.
But making a murder, did they figure that out yet? Is that still ongoing? What's going on with it?
I don't know. They're probably trying to think how to make a season 3 because the season 1 was so good. Even
Season 2, was it any good?
I watched it. I don't even remember it
Same,
anymore.
yeah.
So I think it was just they're a shit family.
They're a
Like,
shit family,
yeah.
and the town is shit too. It's just
Yeah.
garbage people
Just
making garbage
people.
decisions.
Yeah, Just a bunch of dummies.
Trashy people.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's when too many siblings fuck each other,
Yeah.
Poseidon. That's the issue, is that fucking town. Because I don't even know anymore. In the beginning, I was like, yeah, this retard murdered people. And then you look, you're like, I don't know if he murdered people. And then at the end, you're like, well, one of them might, the young one doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Doesn't know where the fuck he wants to go watch WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's like the royal families in medieval times. They were trying to keep the bloodlines pure.
Do you
Just
think
like
that that's what they were trying to do?
It was all
They
that
were
drama.
like, look, we got to keep this bloodline pure.
It was just siblings fucking each other. No, it was just siblings fucking each other, bro.
Why did you rape and murder her to keep the bloodline pure?
Yeah.
How is that going to help? You murdered her. Look, I didn't think this through. Obviously, there were holes in my plan. It was flawed.
I don't know what pure means.
Yeah. I thought purifying. I thought fire. Look, you didn't explain it to me properly in school. Okay. Round 2.
Oh, goddamn.
No, I don't know what happened. I can't remember. What we found out recently is the guy the real murderer. I can't remember.
I don't
Do you
know.
remember?
I never watched it.
Oh no,
No.
You should have. It's actually a good documentary,
Yeah.
but it makes you frustrated. The first one.
I started watching a documentary on Netflix about a little kid in France that got murdered years ago.
Oh,
And
shit.
the thing that was really weird is his family had threatening phone calls for 2 years before the kid died.
Why?
I'm just episode 1, and it was about the fact that the guy had money, he was rich, but one of the suspects thought he was rich because he had just bought a leather couch. So it's they're fucking buffoons. Like it's a
Jesus.
shithole town, and his cousin was jealous of him because he had a leather couch, and then so the person that was threatening him would call up every fucking day for 2 years saying, I'm gonna murder your wife, I'm gonna do this. And he'd go, well, do what you gotta do what you gotta do. And then one time the guy said, I'm gonna murder your son. And then he said, if you touch my son, you're dead. And then the guy killed his son. And then so they killed the son. And then a year went by, nothing happened. After the murder, he got a letter saying, okay, we're even now because your son's dead.
We're even from
We're
what?
because the guy's crazy. And then a year later, the guy started calling the family again. He's like, I'm the one that killed your son. Hey, you know how fucking crazy that is?
That's not.
Did they catch him?
I don't know. I'm just episode 1. I don't think they did.
The French police are garbage.
Yeah.
The guy is calling repeatedly. You still can't catch him.
The thing that fucked me up, though, episode 1, the father goes, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. It's one of 3 people. And I was like, if you know pretty much who it is, why don't you go murder those 3 people?
Yeah.
That's what I'd do.
The story is pissing me off.
Yeah. I would stake them out.
Yeah.
I would watch them like a hawk for weeks in the shadows.
Yeah, but that guy's got a comfy leather couch.
Yeah, why would
So
you leave
he's-
that couch?
I love
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna be fucking sitting in a shitty car following the suspect. Or
Yeah. Or you're going to
can
sit on
be-
the couch.
You can relax in the fucking sweet leather.
The comfort of knowing that sweet, easy to clean leather is right in
Yeah.
your living room.
Plus, that stupid little kid won't be fucking up your couch.
You won't be watching stupid shows. That's fucking terrible. Bro.
Yeah.
That's why they even tell you here, if you a smart thing is if you make a big purchase like a new TV or whatever, don't put the box outside. Put the box on your neighbor's lawn so that he could get robbed.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
Imagine a disappointment. You put all kinds of box of nice shit outside someone's house. They have nothing inside. They get broken into.
Well, I live in a building, so I just threw it in the.
because they don't know whose it is.
Yeah.
But they tell you that for like duplexes, all that.
No.
They say try not to if you have big purchases, just in case someone wants to rob you. But you have to throw out the box anyway. So my strategy was always like, all right, I'm gonna put it on the neighbors.
Are you serious?
Yeah, of course, but I'm not gonna get robbed. Fuck that. And then if I see them going into the neighbor's house, I know that I made the right decision. That's what you gotta do, Poseidon.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I never even thought of doing that.
yeah.
That's smart, though.
Self-preservation, Poseidon. You gotta defend yourself.
For the longest time in my building, though, there was a couch that this really old couch, somebody just left the couch and like free, and nobody touched it for like 2 months.
Wait, doesn't the city take it out?
They left it in the building, in the hallway, in front of the elevators. So for 2 months, I'd go home. There was
what
a couch.
What a
shithole
shit-
building.
What a
Yeah.
shithole
I
building,
was
bro.
pissed off.
Wait, the building you're in now, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
that's
you
a
sure it's
crackhead.
someone that left it out, or that's the?
They put a note on it saying no longer needed, free, take.
Just
Okay.
put outside, you fucking
Yeah.
savages.
Yeah, they were lazy.
And in Park X, only if you put something that's still built, you could put a mattress with bloodstains on it.
And it would be gone within 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. There's a family that's gonna come take it.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've seen that happen?
Yeah.
And I was like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And they're taking it like it's broken. That's why I put it out. Okay, take
I
it.
remember when I was throwing out my old dresser
Yeah.
because I had gotten bed bugs when I was a kid because my neighbors downstairs were filthy. And
Yeah, it's their fault.
Your neighbors downstairs. Your
and-
parents. Yeah.
and I wasn't even done.
My
And their
roommates
names again, Mom and Dad.
I wasn't even done throwing out the dresser. There
Yeah.
was already an Indian family with
Yeah.
a van that pulled up and was throwing it in the van. I'm like, guys, it has bed bugs. Don't worry, sir. And they were just taking the shit. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I've seen everything. I've seen mattresses. I've seen one guy, dude. There's this motherfucker. I want him. The thing is, I can't. He's an old guy, so I felt bad. He fucking broke my car door. Like I had to go get it because he has a bike.
Which car?
He rides around my not
The-
this
the
car,
Focus,
the Focus
right? Okay.
before he fucked up the door. So and it was scratched on the side and shit. He fucked up completely. You know how? He's the guy you see in Park X, an older guy. He takes garbage at night or normally in the summer. He rides a bicycle, and he puts all the shit on his bicycle. You ever seen this guy? He has a basket. He looks like a cartoon character. He's an older
Possibly.
guy. So what happened was he was because my car was parked across the street from when I was living on Bloomfield, and he had too much stuff and he fucking crashed basically. He wobbled and he fell onto my car.
Fuck.
But then I saw him the next day and I was like, yeah, I just told him, I go, can you fucking be careful? Because what are you gonna do? You're gonna beat up I felt he was an old guy. But I was
A
like, can you fucking be
garbage
careful?
picker.
Yeah, a garbage truck. I'm not gonna go attack him, but I was like, can you fucking be careful? And he was just like, and he kept riding away.
You should have thrown a beer bottle and be like, clean this up.
No, I feel bad.
No,
I felt
listen.
bad. I was angry that I had to fucking pay money to fix the door.
You should
I
have
felt bad.
thrown a beer bottle.
You forgot this, asshole. Or,
I remember sometimes, like in the middle of the night, man, in the summer, it's neighborhoods like that. It's fucked up because sometimes you can't sleep because people are yelling outside.
Yeah.
Like when I first there on that street, I remember there was a guy. It was a drunk guy who drove home drunk, an Indian guy, and he was halfway in his car. He made it home. He parked the car, but he kept turning on the car again and off again, and the radio full blast Indian music at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. So people are like, what the fuck? So I go outside, I go, hey man, and then I see him, he's crawling. I go, he's done. But then he would crawl back in the car and turn on the car again.
What?
And this was
Why?
going on for like 40 minutes, and then the cops showed up and they fucking grabbed him, and brought him. The station is a block away. But I
Yeah.
was like, what an idiot! You drove home drunk.
You made it.
You
home.
made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he kept crawling out of the car and then crawling back into it. And then again,
Why would
the
he
same
do
thing.
that?
Doofuses. Doofuses. No self-preservation.
That's retarded. That's nuts.
Yeah, that was my first summer
I'd
at that.
thrown a couple of years ago. I used to have an aquarium, and then all my fish died, and so I didn't. I threw the aquarium out, but I didn't even clean it. Like I just put it out, and there was still like not a lot of water, but a bit of water, and it was just disgusting.
And 4 turtles.
and yeah, and people took it. They
yeah,
took
people. Yeah.
yeah, and an old fucking aquarium that smelled like garbage. I don't even think a filter worked.
You know what they say?
People don't care.
Another man's trash.
One man's old aquarium is another man's cum container. That's what they say. It's in the Bible. I didn't make it up. It's just historic. So,
Oh, by the way, this summer,
John
speaking
4:11.
of loud noises in this neighborhood, this summer I kept hearing because the windows are open, people just fucking in the building. You could hear them from the balconies.
like how? Like at the same? Like was it an orgy? Like you were the only one not invited?
No, it was like different apartments. And then,
Oh, the building you're in now, the new one.
yeah, and
Oh.
you would hear that apartment. They would start fucking, and then the other couple would get horny, and they would start fucking. It was just a.
It was like a competition. Like, oh, I'll show you
and they would all scream the loud, like super loud.
at the same time.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I was
as if-
like, what the fuck is going on?
then you hear, oh no, I'm louder. I'm louder.
And then at some point, someone goes, ah! She starts freaking out. Like, what the fuck, bro?
So they're competing against each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just sitting in the middle
Just,
jerking off.
what the
How
fuck?
weird is that?
Yeah.
Wait,
Do you
what?
jerk off? Do you jerk off on the balcony or to get a better?
On the balcony with one leg hanging off of
The
it.
best is someone moves across the street. Like, what the fuck's going on? They hear, just people screaming from the balcony. They're looking out. They see people fucking in different rooms, and then him on his balcony jerking off, crying. They're like, oh my god, we gotta move. We gotta move now. There's a gorilla masturbating on that balcony.
Or it's all his neighbors just texting each other,
Let's fuck
going,
with him.
play this on your
So we can watch
stereo
the fat guy jerk
so
off.
the fat guy can jerk off on the balcony.
Well, what I did once, I brought a girl over once, and it's the girl, the crazy one.
The
And-
went over. That's how you know
that I
she's
brought
The
over.
one that
crazy.
wanted to kill herself. The one that you should have never brought to her house.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I fucked her so hard, and she screamed so loud that after that day, I didn't hear anything from anyone else after, because I made it on purpose.
You won the sex wars.
I think so. Yeah.
The sex wars of summer 2019.
And I made sure to be loud myself as well, like a gorilla. Like
Wait, hold on. Well, the episode's not done yet.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How were you loud? Like explain. So she's
I was just
making.
screaming
Wait.
like, yeah, you fucking whore.
No, he said they were loud. I'm not sure. Did she make noises too?
Yes,
Like how loud? Like,
Yeah.
like very
Like,
loud.
Okay, mimic her noises and then mimic your noises.
yeah.
So first her.
Oh fuck! I have
What
to
kind-
mimic now.
Yeah.
That's
the
a bit
best.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
For people listening, it's amazing.
Yeah.
She'll go. Oh, fuck! This is weird.
Hold on.
'Cause usually I do these sounds to mess with people,
I
but
know.
now I gotta fucking.
Now we gotta hear how. What was she doing?
Fuck, bro. This is weird, bro. This is
Is that what she was saying? She was going, "Fuck, this is weird, bro. This is weird." And then she'd laugh.
How did
loud.
I get here?
She would just moan really loud.
Oh, yeah, we want to hear it.
like that.
Okay, you have to do her and then you. We have to get the whole scene.
I would just
So
go,
she'd be
"Whoa,
like,
whoa,"
oh.
I
No,
guess.
no, focus, Poseidon. First,
I can't do this.
what
I
was
can't-
she
you
doing?
can't do this
Close
to
your
me.
eyes. Go back into it. Close your eyes like a psychiatrist. Close your eyes and get back into that summer of 2019. You're in your bedroom.
Where did the bad lady touch you?
Yeah, you're in your bedroom. Finally, you're living alone, and now she's in ecstasy. She's having a great time. She's finally getting to have sex with the one, the only Poseidon. What noise is she making?
That's me masturbating because I'm.
I know, that's
reminiscing.
fine. No, but do the noise vocally as close as you
can't,
can.
I
As
can't.
close as you can.
It's just a woman moaning, bro.
But we have to
Do you
hear
want
how
me
it
to
sounded in your head.
Imagine it. Oh, okay. So this is her.
no.
And then this
Kinda
is
like-
you.
I picture it differently. I picture this. No. No. And then, whoa, whoa. That's how I picture. So, Poseidon, what really happened?
So she'll go like, oh, I fucking. I
What?
can't do this. This is weird.
Do it,
She'll
Poseidon.
go.
We just jumped in. You could do it.
Help.
No.
I'm gonna tell. No one's gonna believe you.
No habla inglés.
It's just, so she was just that like, we're like.
The best you can. It's not going to be accurate, but the best you can.
Yeah. Okay. I can't do it.
The best you can.
Like that.
Okay.
That was her.
Everyone else
Okay.
That was
understood.
And then you?
Like really loud, and I was like, like,
Is that the noise you were making?
Yeah,
How loud were you? Because nobody could hear you doing that.
very loud.
Well, you just didn't do
Like
it.
how
I'm
loud?
not gonna do it as loud, bro.
No,
That's
but
ridiculous.
close to us. Why not? It's just us in the studio, yeah.
Like this. Like,
You were fucking your mom? What was that? All right, so with a little National Geographic cut, I want to remind people, Mike, that they need to go to mikeward.ca to get a load of your tour dates.
Yeah.
And if you're in a city doing the Mike Ward Noir tour in French and there's still tickets available, you should get them now because by the time we reach that date, it's going to sell out. I fucking guarantee it more than anything.
1 million trillion %.
Yeah, there's no way it won't. MikeWard.ca is also where you're going to find Mike Ward Suzekut, the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. That's Mike Ward's French podcast, Mike Ward Suzekut. So subscribe, download that, especially if you're bilingual. It's a great fucking time. Good guests every week. And also check out his Patreon to get those episodes live and early. PantelisComedy.com is where you're going to find all of my stuff. I'm coming to Sherbrooke. I'm going to Toronto, which I think we announced on Friday. This coming Friday, we're going to announce tickets and all that stuff. Quebec City in French. I started doing French comedy again. Quebec City, I'm going to do my 1 hour in French May the 9th. Tickets are going to go on sale this month. I'm still speaking with Emile on the details. They're going to be a bit cheaper than my other stuff because it's in French. It's the first time I do a full hour in French, so I'm going to price them differently. Compoundmedia.com. Promo code Canada20 is where you're going to get all our archive episodes and get yourself 20% off. Mike, anything we need to announce for English yet? Not yet. You haven't the cross country tour.
No,
that's not confirmed yet.
it's gonna be in October.
Okay.
I know that, and we're gonna be doing Vancouver, Toronto, Calgary, Halifax, Moncton, Montreal, and probably Ottawa.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That's an amazing run right there. So wait till next year, next fall for those English shows. You're going to be heading down to Philly on March 13th.
I am, yeah. And you're going to be in Montreal that night.
I already booked that night. I have the Southern Boys show with Guido and Massimo, so I booked that before, so I couldn't cancel on them. That would be a dick move. So Mike's going to be there with Aaron and everybody else without me. So get tickets for that. And I think that's about it. Check out my Patreon. Poseidon, anything to add?
You mean plug?
Yeah, you have anything to plug?
Yeah, just these assholes.
Go fuck yourselves.
I like
Thank you.
saying that.